Greetings, humanoids of the internets! My name is Bob. This is episode number 158 of Journey into Space! Journey into Space. Now we see here we have the Minmus Shuttle, this part right to your right. And I've docked it to the leftover stage from the failed Intrepid expedition, so I can refuel it. We're all refueled. We can go ahead and undock here. I said we can go ahead and undock. Thank you. Now, in terms of, there's obviously a ton of fuel here. It's just sitting right here out in space, so I can, for right now, I can always refuel the shuttle from that. But long term, I think I can avoid having to refuel in Kerbal orbit by simply piloting a little better. I realize now that I made a few mistakes in my piloting on the trip here from Minmus, and if I could just simply not make those mistakes, I probably would have had enough fuel to return to Minmus without having to refuel. But what we need to do right now is to go ahead and get our tourist up. Okay, this is my partially reusable shuttle. Partially reusable because it has these two drop tanks right here. And also has two solid rockets to help get it off the ground. I've already got my tourists on board, all scientists, because in Sandbox, scientists are kind of useless. Oh no, sorry, Marbo is an engineer. The rest are scientists, all women. It's an all-women vacation. Girls gone wild. So let's see here. Okay, let's launch. Okay, throttle to maximum. I'll turn that down a little bit after once I start and get a look at how fast I'm moving. SAS on. Go ahead and in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and throttle it back down. Jettison. Now let's go and throttle back up. This craft is designed to land on the ground. It just has landing legs and all that. Let's go ahead and get tilted over. Now these engines are great, these KS-25 vector engines, because they've got such a great vector range. Let me see where we're going. That's good enough right now. And again, the appearance here of Kerbin is because of the scatterer mod, which I actually got in order to solve a artifact problem, a visual artifact problem. But it also looks cool. Alright, time to throttle back up. Go ahead and get back up to our apoapsis. Make sure I am properly aligned. Wait until about T-minus 20. This is a robotic craft, so once I've offloaded the tourists, I'll just simply land it robotically. Land it robotically. A little bit of lag there. Now throttle back up. All right, we're in orbit. So we'll catch up with the Minmus shuttle here. And I will catch up with you when that is ready to happen. Look at that shit. That's cool. Okay, coming up on my bird to align the orbits. Okay, because I was a big dummy and didn't wait until the Minmus shuttle was overhead, I'm going to have to time warp a bit. The orbital shuttle is lower in its orbit than the Minmus shuttle, which means that it will catch up to it eventually, but it may take a few days. They won't mind. The tourists won't mind being out there for a few days, enjoying zero gravity, getting themselves sorted out. You know. Okay, I'm using the orbital shuttle as the active party because it's got tons of monoprop, and the Minmus shuttle is going to require a lot of that monoprop for landing. So go ahead and slow it down just a tad. Uh-oh. There we go. RCS off. Alright, we're docked. Let's go ahead and transfer them over to the shuttle. Nope. Here we go. All right. Gang's all here. Yep. And F5. Okay, I got to make sure that all the monitor belt that I can is transferred from the Orbital Shuttle to the Minmus Shuttle. Probably shouldn't need a lot, but we'll go ahead and take what we can get. Okay, we'll go ahead and undock, and the unmanned Orbital Shuttle will go ahead and make the trek back to Kerbin. That'll be the rest of our episode today. Okay, first thing I'm going to do with this one is go and get it to a lower orbit. So let's get it to its periapsis. Point retrograde. I don't want to come in from 99. I want to bring that down to about 75. There you go. Good enough. Do the same thing at the periapsis. Goes flying away. Go ahead and expand those solar panels. All right, we'll loop around to our periapsis. Okay, we got our orbit down. Now we're heading up to our retro burn. I'm going to try to land it on the land near the Kerbal Space Center. Whether that actually happens or not is somewhat of a matter of conjecture. Yeah. I do have some control over where I go because I do have the air brakes. So if I find myself flying over the Kerbal Space Center, I can deploy the air brakes and slow myself down. But we will see. What we will see. All right, 10 seconds till the node. Yeah. Here it is, point retrograde. Point prograde, put a little more thrust in it. I screwed up. Alright, now point retrograde. I could actually land in the mountains. I don't think so, though. Let's go and... Nope, wrong way. That should work. We shall see. Alright, about to hit atmosphere here. There's the Munrise. I sincerely hope I'm not going to land in the mountains. That would suck. Well, there's nobody on here. It's just a purely robotic vehicle. So if it did crash and burn, it would actually be of no real relevance. It would just sort of impugn the reusability of the concept. Do I have an action group set up to the radiators? Nope. Yes. Okay. I'm concerned about clearing the mountain. I think we'll be okay. Oh, we're starting to get heating on these engines. Starting to get heating on a lot of stuff. Not bad though. And we are headed right. Whoa, don't. Yep, heading right for the mountains. Alright, let's go and use the air brakes. Try to land in this valley. Drogue chutes on. I say, drogue chutes on. Gear down. Main chutes deployed. Okay, we got the drogues. A bit of a slope here. Okay, about to land. little sideways. No biggie. It's intact. Yeah, it's totally intact. So you know, it may be lying on its side, but it's intact. So, all right, that's all for right now. Until next time, hasta la vista. Adios.